you have a special series coming up.
Yes, being very honest about my journey with fertility issues. That's a very difficult thing to navigate.
What is something that you would consider a misconception? She's an NAACP Image Award nominee and the host of Come Back with Erica Cobb. Erica Cobb is in the building.
Oh my gosh, do I get to chat with Chelsea?
You do get to chat with Chelsea. This is a dream.
I feel so honored. It's so nice to see you.
Thank you. You have been such an inspiration for me when I was doing reporting and wearing my natural hair out, and then seeing you on Daily Blast Live. That's where a lot of people know you from.
Yes.
Speaking the truth, did it often feel like you had to be that voice in the group? Like,
oh my gosh.
Sharing social issues, really getting into things.
You know, that was so organic, kind of like how I had to organically put this lace front on, because Houston weather and my hair,
It's wild.
two different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you know.
Yeah. When you brought up the natural hair, I didn't want people to be like, because you know we see each other, so people are like, that's not natural.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
It's naturally mine because I bought it.
There we go. And we do what we like, okay?
Exactly. You know, DBL was a Daily Blast Live it was a journey, because it was something where I feel like we were all getting to know not only ourselves but each other in very real time. And then as the audience began to understand who we were, the world changed.
Yes.
And the world changed in a way that none of us had really seen before. You know, we got very keen on social justice issues, and we were speaking about them very much out loud. And for those reasons, it made me evolve into someone who was very much in touch with not only how I felt about things in terms of social justice and my life, but it lifted a veil as to what we had been told historically was acceptable on mainstream media to say, to act, to do.
Yes. Well, thank you for doing that. Yeah. Okay, so you headline 3 podcasts now. Yeah. Don't know how you do it, but let's get into Come Back with Erica Cobb, because you have a special series coming up.
Yes.
Okay, tell us about that.
So it's Come Back with Erica Cobb, Fertility Unfiltered, and it's really being very honest about my journey with fertility issues. I have been honest for the past few years, but I haven't really spoken about it since the fall, when unfortunately I suffered 2 miscarriages during my IVF journey. So I decided that this next chapter, which looks a lot different than I thought it was going to, but we're still trying to bring a child into this world, that I was going to have some very unfiltered conversations with people that we know and people that you'll meet who have been kind of down the same journey.
Was that part of the process of being able to continue on? Because miscarriages, it can be devastating.
Yeah.
Being able to talk this out with other people, did that help you through this?
Yeah, I think that it's easy to feel like you can be it when you can see it. And I found myself saying to a couple of my guests, like, I hope to be where you are in the next year and a half. You know, I hope to feel that way, because it was due to the transparency of others. Like Gabrielle Union's second book, she really goes into her fertility issues. And I remember reading the second, and it was like, now I'm gonna forget the name of it. I think we need more wine or something like that.
Yes,
and and she was very transparent about how many times she miscarried and when they had to make the decision to get a gestational carrier. And I remember when I was reading it, making the decision at exactly the number that I would wait to see if gestational carriers were an option for me.
So explain gestational carrier for those who aren't familiar.
Yes, so a gestational carrier, a lot of people will call it a surrogate. A traditional surrogacy, though, is technically, and it depends on where you are, but it's technically her egg, her body. A gestational carrier is your embryo, her body.
Okay.
So, but people will say it, you know, as a surrogate, and that's kind of how it's known. That's the word on the street, if you will.
Yeah.
But when I'm actually having conversations to get more information or to go that route, I do use the term gestational carrier, so it's very, very clear what we're talking about.
What is something that you would consider a misconception when it comes to a fertility journey like your own?
Oh, you know, I think I was worried because I was older on this journey.
Okay.
I didn't really even find out that I had fertility issues until I had hit 40.
Oh.
And a lot of people were very vocal that I should have been more proactive.
Oh yeah, people don't hesitate to let you know what you should have done with your life and your body. They don't hesitate. Yeah.
I mean, I laugh because it's my body and this has been my journey, and I am just in a different space. But I am offended for other people who aren't in that space. I would not have changed any of this in terms of what I'm going through when I'm going through it. I'm still very optimistic about this journey, and I would not have wanted my life to look any differently at any other point. So that's a very difficult thing to navigate when you're on a journey like this. Should I have started earlier? Well, girl, no, you were not ready.
Yeah.
That's just what it was.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's
right
what it
there.
was.
Okay, well, I can't wait to see a little Eric or Erica Cobb running around. So
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll chat some more right after this.